Okay. So two topics are going to see today. First topic is out regarding what? Range. Once done with the range topic, we'll see about the replet. So see, first of all, range you can't write the program. Okay. Normal range you can't write. Like what? Suppose how we done int so and so. If I'm going with int, how I'll do? Suppose a equal to suppose int of suppose 4.3. If I print a, what I get? If I do print a, how much I get the answer in the output? 4. Okay, but it is not the same thing in the case of range. If I take suppose b equal to range of suppose here what? 5, and then try to print 5. Try to print what? B. The code will not work. Will not work. But I'll get some answer. What answer I'll get? I'll show you once. So let me make one folder there in the range only. So file number what? 19. Let me make one more. So I'll say range basic dot py. So now in this case, suppose I have taken one variable called as what now? B. B equal to range of, suppose I'll keep in the bracket what now? 5. What number I kept there now? 5. Then try to print now what? B. This code will not work now. This code will not work. What I get there actually there from 0 to 5. Okay, 0 to 5. And if you're having doubt what type it is, then you can keep the type of B. So clear scheme, because I want to say what this range is also one kind of data type. One kind of a data type. Run the code once. Yes or no? So what I get if I do B equal to range of 5 and try to print B, I get the what? Range from where to where? From 0 to 5, and it is a what type? Range 5. So like this way I can't do the program there. In this way it's not possible there. Yes or no? So first thing, make a note on this one. Make a note properly. So if I try to print range this way, will the code work there? No. What I get if I try to write the code like this, if I do B equal to range of 5, what I get? Range from where to where? 0 to 5. Class of range. So this is not the actual way. This is not the actual way of using what? Range. Okay. But the code will work like this, I'm saying. Okay. Now I have to use what? A for loop. So this will not work. So this I'll keep the comment for what? Second one. Okay. For second one, I'll keep comment. For first one, I want to run the code. So to use this range, I have to use what? First of all, for loop. For take any variable name. Suppose I'll take the what? Any name. Suppose HD. For HD in. Okay, in one kind of operator, which you'll know after this topic, where I'll be starting what? Operators in the Python. Arithmetic, assignment, relational, bitwise, all those things. Okay. So in is also one kind of a operator. So for HD in, I have taken one variable called as what now? HD. In which variable their answer they now? B. Keep the what? Colon. It is called as what? Colon. Then I have to follow indentation rule. If I press now enter, the cursor will come in the middle. In the middle. Now print. Now the answer will be stored in what variable now? In HD. But what I will pass now wantedly B to make you sure that what kind of error will come. So first of all, when I say range of 5, it means what? From where to where? From 0 to 4 actually. From 0 to 4. Value minus 1. If I only mention 5 means what? Up to where to where? 0 to 4. Value minus 1. So run the code now. So how many times are getting here now? 5 times. Because I did not 5. Suppose if I write now 6. So clear screen or don't clear, just run the code. How many times? 6 times. Why are you getting like this? Because you are trying to print this b equal to range of 6. For how many times? 6 times. That is making in a for loop there. Going on until it's what? Over there. Now, the actual way to get the answer is what? Instead of b now, the answer is stored in a variable called as what now? HD. Now, press enter. And when you are keeping the variable HD or any variable there, you get the answer in what? Vertical direction. In which direction? Vertical direction. And only suppose if I have only one print statement. How many print statements? One print statement. Then I can even have in the same line also. It's not a problem. But it is not a good practice to have in the same line. The code will work still. Clear screen, run the code. Okay. So this line by line will come there. As of now, just make a note of this one. Once done, let me know so that we can start our programs. This part is done, I think so. I think all wrote also. Okay. Just if I print A, first of all, what's the answer of this one? Take time and tell me. It is a what type? Tuple. In the output, what will happen? By default, I'll get the what? Brackets and commas. Like what I'll get in the bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then bracket will what? Close. Yes. But there is a trick also. I don't want the brackets. I don't want the commas. Don't want brackets. Don't want commas. Simple trick is what? When you're trying to print before the variable, keep the star. What it will do? It will remove the brackets and the comma. Brackets and comma will be getting what? Ignored. So clear skin once, or just I'll keep it there and run the code. So now getting the brackets or commas there? No. Make a point this one. This will work for list also, will work for tuple also, other things also. Okay. So where you don't want the brackets and the commas, before the variable keep the what? Star. Yeah, again you had a hang doubt whether still it is a tuple or not tuple. But you can't verify. Can't verify. Like means what? Suppose I kept the what? Star A. If you are thinking like if I keep in a variable, then do star A will not work. Working there? No. It is just a what? To ignore what brackets and the commas. I'll use this technique. Okay. And it is actually what type? Tuple type only. What type? Tuple. Can into starting can I have the star A? No. Why? Variable cannot start with any other special symbol except underscore. So if I keep star there, I should get there what now? Error. Error or invalid syntax? Invalid syntax. Syntax error. Started state assignment target must be a list or tuple. So Here I'm keeping the many values there. That's why I'm getting the what this thing. But if I only have a single value, different thing. But remember, you cannot start with what star or any other special symbol. And why I'm keeping the star? To ignore brackets and the commas. Not only for tuple, even for list also can what remove the square bracket and the commas. Okay. Now I have taken on variable what now? Here's what now? Josh. See this A I want to use. Okay, so I won't keep in comment there. Like this also you can take there. A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you can take. Okay. In this case, I'm using any kind of range there. I'm using anything range, nothing. No? Yes or no? What I'm taking there for a variable there. What is my variable name now here? Josh. The variable name can be anything. I, J, K, L, your name, whatever name you can want to keep, you can keep. Not a problem. Then I have to keep in. In is one kind of an operator called as what? Membership operator. Membership operator, which will upcoming class you'll know. Then what variable I have to pass there? I want to take A. So A I have taken from here. Okay. So A contains what there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep the colon there. Then press enter. Automatically the cursor will come in the middle. If you don't know, suppose where you have to keep that print statement. First of all, I cannot keep the at extreme left side. I have to follow the indentation rule. If I do like this, what I'll get? Indentation error. What I get? Indentation error. Expected and intended block. Okay. So what I need to do if I'm using this like these conditions, keep this print statement before the pre. Press the what tab button if you want. Press the tab button, or else what you can do, this again come back there. Press the what there? Enter. Okay. Now run the code. Okay, Josh, what is there in Josh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what about this end topic over, not over? Over. What I'm saying, end equal to what here? What I'm saying there? Space. So what I'll get now? I'll get the numbers what? In the horizontal direction. In the horizontal direction. Let me remove this one first of all to make you understand. Simply get the what now, Josh. Now what I'll get the answer in the vertical direction. So run the code now. Okay. If I keep like this end equal to, suppose end equal to what? No space. Now what do you think answer I get now? In the horizontal direction without any kind of a space. So to look like how now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combined. But I need a proper clarity there. So I'll say there what? Need a space. So run the code. So got the point where I'm using actually end, where started and where I'm using again. Okay. So all like these things will be using once again. What topic we studied, same thing we'll be using here in the upcoming topics. So what if I keep backslash n? Means if I keep or don't keep, I'm not getting next time. Getting. How it will get now, vertical or horizontal? Vertical. So this is the way I follow to make the code lengthy. To make the code lengthy. It is your choice. You want to follow the same technique or you want to just keep the word Josh. But as of now, in this code, we'll keep only what now? Space. We'll keep only what there? Space. So first you'll go with this way now. We'll go line by line. First you can go with this one only there. In this case, I'm not using any kind of a range there. Okay. Taken on variable A. What is there in the A? I'm trying to print it. That's it. So for variable in the variable, what a variable who is storing that answers A. After this statement, when I want to print, if I suppose print there A now, print there now A. This A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gets printed there now. Like what? 5 times. How many times? 5 times. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because now your answer is stored in variable what now? Josh. So when using for loop, remember that what only thing when using the for loop, what variable you are passing there, that variable is storing that value. That variable is storing the value. So you need to pass it A or Josh. Josh. Then I get the proper answer. How I'll get first I'll get 1 will come out. Again 2, come 3, 4, 5. So whatever there in the variable, this one will go line by line gets printed there. So you can make a note there, and in place of Josh, you can pass your name over there as of now. I think second one you noted down. I think so. So now copy 1, 4, and 5. And those who want, they can keep the fifth one in the same line if they want. Because in this case, only one print statement is there. But if I have multiple print statements, I cannot keep in the same line. I have to follow what? Indentation rules. Is this clear or doubt is there? This three. I think all done. Done. Can I take different numbers also here? Yes. Okay. As of now, let's go with the next program there. Previously was very lengthy there. Yes or no? I have taken one variable there, showed the values, again coming here for I in this thing, again trying to print there. Yes or no? But now simply I can do in what? One line also, two lines. Because I told you it's not a good practice to have in the same line. Okay. But only one print statement there, write in single line. But multiple print statements, if I have, one line will not work. Means what? I cannot write beside only what? Multiple lines. But only single print statement there, you can write in a single line also. Not a problem. So what I told you now, for I have taken variable now what? I. So who is showing answers now? Who is showing now? I. For I in range of 5. When I say range, we'll start from where now? 0. So let me make once. Yeah, give me a minute. So when I say range of what? 5. It starts from where? 0, 1, 2, 3. Means what? Value minus 1. Yes or no? So let us see once our code gets printed there. For I in range 5, print I. How will I get the answer? Vertical or horizontal? Vertical. From where to where? 0 to 4. Okay. You can have this print statement. Only single print statement there you can have in the same line. Or else you can have in the next line. But when you have multiple print statements, can you write in a single line there? No. Okay. So better write in the next line. Make a note this one. Naveen, clear? Done? Can you tell me one doubt me? One doubt. If you pass there one now. 0, 1 or 0? Only what now? 0. Value minus 1. How much now? 0. If you pass the 0, minus 1. You don't know, na? Something happened there? Nothing happened. Okay. So if you pass 0, anything happened there? Nothing happened. You can make a note. Very rarely they ask, but they ask. Sometimes they ask. These things will be very, very important after getting in the company, because in the training time also he won't tell us all these things. Only up layer will say. Because what he thinks he already prepared and came now. So why will tell again once again? What he wants, that only simple thing he'll tell you. That's it. But when the project work comes to you, that time will be very difficult to you. So if I keep there 10, or let me keep there 5 only back again. I don't want to change the code. Let me keep the order 5 only. If I keep 10, what will get the answer there? 0 to 9. Okay. How can I have side by side? N equal to space or whatever hyphen I can keep or whatever it is there. Okay. Now basic over now. Let us go with advanced now. So what I'm doing now? N value taking from whom? From the user. So n should be what type? I clearly mentioned that what it should be what type now? Int. Can I enter float? Can I enter string? No. In this input, do I need to pass something compulsory? It is optional there. It is what? Optional. This thing what I wrote now here. Enter the value of n. This writing part here what? Optional, but not compulsory. Fine. Yes, I already done this topic. Now for I in range, 1 comma n plus n I wrote. First of all, let me remove this n thing 1 plus. Okay. What I wrote now for I in range 1 comma n. Now trying to print I. I already know this. What will happen now? How will get the answer now? Vertical. If I keep or don't keep, how I'll get a vertical. Just a matter of what? How to make the code lengthy. Now, from where to where now? We'll start from where now? From 0 or where? 1. Up to where? Don't know. N minus 1. Suppose if I pass as suppose 8. From where to where now? Starting from where to where? 1 to 7. So now press enter there. Okay. Let me give suppose a hyphen there. Clear scheme. How will I get in horizontal line? How will I get 1 hyphen? Suppose if I pass 8 there, 1 hyphen, 2 hyphen. Example, I pass there what now? 6. But what is happening with this? Something you observe there. At the last, also getting the what? Hyphen. But it's not nice. So mostly they won't use there. Okay. In this case, they won't keep the hyphen, all these things. Simply what they want space, they'll keep space there, or else they'll go with what? Backslash n. Okay. So I'm going with what? Backslash n. If I don't keep also will come. If I keep also will come. Only matter of what? How to make the code lengthy. So those who want, they can ignore this part. Okay. Not compulsory this part. Why I'm writing like this? Because someone sitting beside us, they'll understand our code. So you have to sometimes make the code lengthy also. Okay. So now you can note down this. So from here to where now we'll pass a small value, suppose 6. So from 1 to 5. How will I get a vertical direction? Doubt there, ask, okay, but don't skip. Once again, I'm asking clear or not clear? Sure. Brahma. Sure. And this is the most used topic in the Python. Okay. Most used topic in the Python. So you can understand why I kept this program first and then I'm telling the operator program later. Okay. Now, see if I just pass 1 comma 30 means what from where to where now? First of all, 1 to 29. Then check my 15th line there. Horizontal along with what space. If I don't give space, what combine will come. Okay. So 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, up to where? Up to 29. Okay. Now by default, you can see the skipping of how many times? One time. Slicing, remember not slicing. Same thing applying here only. What are difference between 1 and 2? How much difference? 2 and 3 difference? 3, 4, 4, 5. So by default, how much? 1. Means what? If I pass there, now means what? If I pass there, comma 1. Skipping by how many times? 1 time. So if I keep or don't keep, by default skipping of what? How many times? 1 time. Will the code answer change there again? No. If you pass or don't pass, default skipping by how many times? 1 time. So now I'll skip for how many times now? 2 times. How many times? 2 times. Starting first with what? 1. Ending with what? 29. Skipping by how many times? 2 times. So first one will come. Now 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 2, 5, 7, 9, 11. Up to where? Up to 29. 29 will come or not come? Will come. Because 30 minus 1, how much? 29. Up to there now. So 1 to 29. Skipping by how many times? 2 times. So from 1 to 29. 1, 3, 5, 7 like this. You can make a note. Doubt is there, you can ask. Aziz. Praveen. Sure. And today's what task I'll give you that you have to do on the, you have to finish it by Saturday. Okay. So Saturday again, I'll give you time. Okay. And don't like, it is your choice. You want to work separately or you want to come here and practice, up to your choice. Okay. Now you can see in the first door also it's empty now. Okay. Because they got jobs, they went off. Okay. So it is your hands whether you want to stick here or where it is. So now you can't even say like there's no place here. Third floor empty also there now. First floor also what now? Empty. Because 4 batches done. So now you're having full place. Okay. What if I skip by 3 times? Can you tell the answer once? 1, 1, 3, 5 or 1, 3, what? 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 19, 23, 21 or 23. Yeah. First of all, 17. After 17, what? 17 by 16, 19. 19 after 22. Next what? 25. 28. So 28 will code will stop or will work there? Starting 1, 1, 4. Next what? Last at what? 28. So run the code there. Fine. Okay. Let me keep back there what now? 2. So what about this answer now? Why stopped the volume down? 2, 4, 6. Up to where? 28. So now you have to know how can you get even numbers and odd numbers. If you keep your what? 1 means what to start with what? Odd. If you keep 0 or 2 will start with what? Even numbers. Because it's shifting over 2 times here. I think this much logic you have, that much brain you have. Okay. Now, see this one, then you can understand. Now what I'm doing there? Skipping you go now. When I keep minus part now, always go with what? Skipping. Skipping how many times there? Minus. When I keep here minus, the middle part will become the starting part. The middle will become the what now? Starting part. Plain slicing concept only. That's why I told. Slicing you can understand perfectly. All things will be what now? Super fast. Okay. Skipping how many times there now? Minus part there. So this will middle part will become the starting part. This will become the ending part. So now starting from where now? 0. Up to where? How it came? So starting from where here or here, middle part? 10. 10, then how much here? Minus. Here what will become there? Value plus 1. Value plus 1. If it is 0, it will become what? Up to where? Up to 1. You can see the below there. But in the case of slicing, what happened there? When you keep minus, reverse. Okay. So now you have to keep your minus. What will become? From 10 up to where? See, up to where? 1. Value plus what? 1 in the middle. Suppose if I start from 10 here up to, suppose if I say up to 100, will this code work? Think once. How can I go back? 10. Suppose again 10, 9, 8. Any chance of getting 100 there? So no. If you keep also, nothing is going to happen. Clear screen once. Run the code. Anything work there? It's not possible only, impossible. So if you keep the 1 also, suppose if I keep the 1, up to where now? Think once. 10 to? Okay, when I keep in the last minus, middle will become what? Value plus 1. Now you can make a note. So let me keep the minus ones, 0 and minus. Done? Okay. If I keep minus 2, let me know the answer once. 10, 8, 7, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. 2 will come or not come? Huh? Will come now. 0 to 1, up to 1. Will come or not come? So clear screen once. Done. Those one they can note down once. Because after tomorrow or maybe again one day can come, get it out again. And what task I'm giving, finish it that day only, okay? Unless you finish, don't sleep. That is simple logic I'm saying, okay? Automatically get job, whatever you want, automatically will come to you, I'm saying you. Until you finish a task, make a habit. People will say, stick to that, all these things. My rule is what? You're understanding or not understanding. Finish the task, then sleep. Khatam. Okay. So clear now? Here. So when I keep minus from 10 to where up to? What is that? Up to where? Up to 1. Okay. Can you tell me the answer now? Once. Minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1. How much? 0. So from 10 to what now? 0. Make a point if you want. And now you can know now how can I write it. So why can I write this lengthy there? N equal to what? Space. As you wish. You can write in vertical direction, horizontal direction, as you wish. Can I use separate here? I'm using end. Can you use separate? I'm thinking. No. Separate method works in having only what? In between the strings, what? Comma. But if I don't have a what? Comma in between the strings and values, will not work. In between the strings and values, if comma is not there, will not work. So it won't work. You can only pass I variable there, or you can pass any variable there. Any variable you can pass over there. Okay. And what variable you pass there, the same thing should be printed over here again. You're passing some variable there and trying to print something here will not work. Okay. What is this and is what type here? List. How can I have reverse? I want first Python, then 4.5, then 1. Print n colon minus 1. Reverse I want, I'm saying there. First I want Python, then 4.5, then 1. No. Let me just keep this in comment part there. Print n colon minus 1. So run the code now. I got the list in the reverse order there. List is also what type? Sequence type. 0, 1, 2, you can say the no. Now what happened there? Colon minus 1. Slicing concept. Python will come first, 4.5, then last what? 1. Same technique what I'm doing there. I want to print what? Order wise. First I want now what? Python. Then what will come next what? 4.5. Then last what will come there? Make a note of it. Clear or not clear? You can pass a lucky number, then weight, comma, name.